What's this? Looks like, what's his name? I don't know. Was it Ratchet or something? Can't remember what his name was. The one who was doing the prosthetics. So what's this about? Ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this? The Giovanni book. What's this about? Let's have a look at this. Voce della Morte by Vincetto Marcus Giovanni Consigliere. Right, whatever that means. Oh, don't be drinking that. Yeah. Ew. What's this? Body bag? Can't go through there, obviously. And that's locked. What's the handle about? I didn't actually want to be down here, you know? Oh my god, what? Oh, morning. Some sort of elevator, but we can't go back up on it. A one-way ticket. Where'd you come from? Where the hell did you lot come from? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't have all day, you know. So I still don't know why I keep sort of running forwards just because I'm using the sword. How the heck do you supposed? How are we supposed to break his free? No, that's weird. Oh dear. quite a mess. Down the stairs. Whoa. Points to spend. Oh, one. Huh. It's not getting very far, is it?
Kindred, your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now, or face the consequences of your actions.
Let's discuss this problem, whatever it may be.
There is an alliance between your leader LaCroix and Mistress Ming Zhao.
Huh?
You violate the agreement. If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death.
What alliance? What are you talking about?
We'll give you one more chance to leave this place and keep your life. You will go?
No. 26 rounds left. I've done about a fifth of damage. Roughly about a fifth. I'm missing the first shot there. It's like 3 rounds do about a fifth of the bar worth of damage that they've got. Come on, come on, come on. Come on! Good grief, how did they do that much damage? How did they do that much damage just with one single hit did all that damage? Crikey. Let them get too close. I'm gonna be down in blood. Supernatural damage to me. Weird. Claw and blade brother. If I switch to this. Turn out well, is it? So where is he? Where are they both? I don't think it's a good idea to use that, to be honest. missing him. Or maybe I didn't. Because there's two, one behind the other. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, keep going. That's it, look at me. So one of them's dead. Phew, okay, that's that. I think. Yeah. Quest complete. That's the same soul I've got already. But you can't take more than one and sell one. That's the only problem. Claws. What are they? Base damage. They even do aggravated damage. Oh yeah. It's quite useful. 18 damage potential. They do 30 though. Lethality is 13 though. Fear just means -4. Yeah, I'll use the sword. What's the story here? Right. That's that. That's the sarcophagus here. I'm not going to help any of them. Unless you are, it should. So, eavesdrop on their own sort of family members. It's not really, my thing. This is what I'm here for, so let's get going.
My Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Ankaran sarcophagus is ours. Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
Yes, let's.
What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it. Won't budge. Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
So, how do we open it?
In the last few seconds, I've had very few epiphanies. I may be old, but I didn't build it. How knowledgeable are you on ancient Assyrian funerary constructs?
Not very.
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
That guy on the historical network with the pith helmet. He makes learning fun.
No. His name is Dr. Anders Johansson, a professor of archaeology from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
So, why isn't he here?
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
Damn it, why does everything have to be so difficult?
Where's the fun, without complications?
So where is he?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansson captive.
You figured all that out from sniffing around his room?
Actually, there were 2 hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew, provided I stopped dangling them head first over the side.
So, what do you have to do to get him back?
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansson for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
So how do you get him out?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a
me.
way into the tunnels beneath, where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
So, how do I get there?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
Okay. I'll have to talk to the prince first.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
Okay. Oh, I need some money off him.
Did you find a way to open the sarcophagus?
Getting the sarcophagus back was quite an expensive ordeal.
I can't have my protege looking plebeian, can I? You'll find I can be very generous towards those who serve me well.
What, 500? I noticed. Thanks. Right, let's go back to Beck and ask some more questions.
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
I've got a few questions before I go.
Excellent.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Society of Leopold?
The Society, for the most part, knows very little about us. But they do know how to kill and torture us, and that's enough. Also, some of them exhibit powers that can make them quite formidable. Best not to announce yourself.
So have you learned anything about the Thin Bloods?
How any sane kindred could think these poor unfortunates are an immediate threat to us is absurd. Most were afraid, or at the very least uneasy around me. Tragic. Their desperation could very well hold the spark of revolution, however.
I'll be back after I go to the monastery, suppose. Right, off to the monastery.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist.
Yeah.
Try not to put the idea in his head.
Yeah, okay. Right, you said that before. Right, let's get going. let's go and see if she's got any money for me at the club that I'm half shares with, or half owned. Go see Venus, and then if she's got any money for me, go and pick up some ammunition, because I've spent a ton of it. Okay, let's go. So, the Society of Leopold. That looks real. Well, as well as you can get. Right. Oh, next this way. Won't make any difference. Oh.
There you are. I was beginning to think you ditched me.
You know what I need? Two-thirds.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Wow, 500. Thanks, everyone. That gives me 1,000. 1,001 actually, but. So they're stuck in that cage. I need some more blood though.